Speaking both as a professional and a family caregiver of a brother with schizophrenia, I've found that a strong relationship is often the key to helping loved ones accept treatment. And by strong relationship, I'm talking about a relationship in which there is trust, mutual respect, and openness to each other's points of view. Certainly, I've had many patients who are happy to comply with their doctor. They're willing to submit to what they perceive to be my superior expertise. They have insight into the fact that they have a mental illness. But when dealing with patients with schizophrenia, bipolar, and associated disorders who frequently do not understand they're ill, trust and respect are not so easily won. In the videos you're about to see, the young man diagnosed with a serious mental illness has anosognosia for that mental illness. In other words, he does not understand he's mentally ill. Consequently, once he was released from the hospital, a loved one found that he had thrown his medicine into the garbage. Now watch as this loved one tries to talk to him after finding the bottle of pills in the trash.
Hey, could you take off your headphones for a minute? Why were these in the garbage?
I threw them out
Why did you throw them out?
because I don't need them.
Yeah, you're supposed to take them every single day.
No, I'm fine. I don't need medication.
You're not fine. You're ill and you need to take this medicine.
No,
We were
I'm
all in a
okay.
meeting together when the nurse told all of us that you
No.
had to take this medicine.
No,
every
that's
day.
not what she said.
She said you might have to take it the rest of your life.
No,
How can...
no, that's not what she said.
Yes, that is what she said. We all heard her.
No.
You want me to call her? Ask her what she said?
I said I had to take some because I was in the hospital, but I'm not in the hospital anymore. I'm here. I'm okay. I'm fine.
You're not fine. You're mentally ill and you need to take
No,
this medicine.
I'm okay. I'm totally fine. And
Why do you think you ended up in the hospital in the first place?
because you put me in the hospital in the first
You
place.
needed to go to the hospital
No.
because you were unwell.
No.
And this medicine is
No,
designed to
no,
make you
you're
better.
the crazy one, not me. I'm done.
What you just saw is exactly what happened to me when my brother came home from his first hospitalization for schizophrenia. Like the young woman who cares deeply for her loved one, I tried to educate my brother. And like her, I tried to remind him that he was ill and that he needed medication. Now, let's watch again as she uses LEAP and see how differently the conversation unfolds.
Hey. Could you take off your headphones for a sec? I noticed this was in the garbage. Did you mean to put it there?
Yeah,
May I ask why?
because I don't need it. I'm not sick, so I shouldn't take it.
So you're not sick and you don't need the medicine, so you threw it out. Am I hearing you correctly?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you think I'm mentally ill?
If it's all right with you, I'd rather not go into what I think right now. I'd rather focus on what you're feeling. If that's okay.
I'm feeling stuck. How to figure out what I'm gonna do.
I think probably anybody would feel that way. I would absolutely feel that way. How did it make you feel to take the medicine when you were taking it?
Angry. I don't need to take it, so I shouldn't have to take it. I shouldn't take it.
So you didn't need to take the medicine and people were making you take it and you felt angry.
Yeah, I'm frustrated.
I would absolutely be frustrated. I can absolutely see why you would feel that way. Would it be okay if I held on to it for my own sake?
I want you to put it in the garbage.
Okay, I'll throw it out for you.
Are you really gonna throw it out?
Yeah, absolutely. It's more important to me that you're home and that we're talking. And I don't necessarily agree with how you think the medicine makes you feel, or whether or not it helps you, but I think we can agree to disagree on this, and I will throw it away if that's what you'd like. Is there anything else you want to say?
No, thank you.
Thank you.
Now, you might be thinking that this didn't go so well. From my perspective, it actually went very well because they ended on the same page, more or less. They weren't in conflict, and the young man felt respected. A foundation was laid for future conversations about the medicine. Now, before I go further and describe that foundation and why it can lead to his acceptance of medication, I want to point out that the proper way to dispose of medication is to bring the unused pills to your pharmacist. Don't throw it in a garbage can. What this young woman did while using LEAP was listen. She didn't tell him she was worried. She didn't remind him what the doctor said in the hospital. She listened and then reflected back what she heard him say. And then she empathized. She did something that really surprised him. I don't know if you saw the surprise in his face. She said, if I was in your shoes, I'd feel the same way. That's the E in the LEAP acronym, empathy. And they were able to agree on several things. Finally, what happened, although it's not optimal that the medication was thrown away, what happened was that she laid a foundation where he was willing to be open with her, talk to her, and they weren't ending angry, resentful, and distrusting of one another. What you saw was powerful in my mind because the war was over and the beginning of a partnership was begun. And that was something she could build on to help her loved one accept treatment.